Welcome back. The next management on the show is SIS after their fourth quarter results, which were largely in line with expectations. Revenue was up 9%. Margins also remain flat. To discuss the company's performance in the quarter gone by, Dhiraj Singh, the CEO of the company, is joining in on the show as of now. Dhiraj, good morning. Thank you for joining in. Undeniably, I think growth has slowed down, right? You grew 11% in FY20, almost 13% in FY23, 8% in 24, now 7.5%. What do you attribute that to, one, and what is the kind of growth that you are penciling in FY26? Do you expect this to return to double digits?
Absolutely. I think the focus for the group had been on the margin side. And if you see our margin percentage, that has consistently been improving over the past 4 quarters. So we had weeded out a lot of the lower margin contracts. We had focused on the kind of new contracts that we are taking. That had some impact on our revenue growth. But now that we've cleaned up to a large extent many of the older contracts, we do stick by our earlier guidance of about 14 to 15% CAGR over the next few years, which is what we've maintained. If you look at the past 7-8 years since IPO also, our CAGR both on EBITDA and revenue has been about 14 to 15%.
No, fair enough. While your long-term CAGR is 14-15%, but that's boosted by extraordinary growth seen in the earlier years when your top line was half of what it is right now. So I'm looking at FY18, your top line was 5,800 crore. That year you grew 33%. The following year it was 21%, but now you're a much larger company. So, and last 2 years it's been a high single-digit kind of a top-line growth. Just for the near term, FY26, could you give us an indication of the kind of growth? Will it be double-digit? And two, on margins, can you get back to 6% EBITDA margins for the India security business now that you weeded out some of the less profitable contracts?
So I'll answer your question in 3 parts. On the overall base, yes, we have a very large base now. But in terms of market share, security market share is only about 7 to 8% right now. As a market leader in Australia, our market share is 22%. While the overall market grows, our market share has enough scope to grow further. Our facility management business, though it is now the largest in pure facility management services, we are clocking 200 crores per month. But there we are only 4% of the market share. So there's ample opportunity in both our main business segments. In terms of the revenue growth for the FY26, yes, I'll be very comfortable in giving the mid double-digit percent growth. But
Dhiraj, sorry, we'll have to cut you in. The numbers of Mahindra and Mahindra flat.